oh, super cheap flights, round trip to Europe from New York, $600, that's insane. Except that this is actually from the 1950s. And if you convert that over, that'd be over $8,000. You see, because air travel in the 50s and 60s were for the ultra wealthy. People talk about, oh, it was so nice back then. People wore suits. Yeah, they were all super rich people. Nowadays, it's not unheard of to find a $600 flight round trip from New York to London. Whereas back in the 60s, this would have been insanely expensive. Just like televisions would have cost months worth of salary back in the 1950s. And while we'll often complain about how annoying air travel is, the democratization of air travel is something that is really quite awesome. Besides the fact that it's only a fairly recent invention that people could even fly in the first place, it's also fairly recent that normal people would be able to fly. And not only that, that air travel is still the safest form of transportation in the world. Also, you have to remember that these entire cabins would be completely filled with smoke because people would be smoking on the airplane. And there'd be a lot of inconveniences about this form of travel. I mean, look at how small the carry-ons would be. And sure, they got much nicer food, but at what cost? These normal seats would cost just as much or more as those insane lay-flat Emirates crazy ultra fancy seats would be.